Hey golf people, it has been a full year since I first got my hands on this Garmin R10. I thought it was the best device of 2021, but is it still the best launch monitor of 2022? Under $600 in that category. I'm going to test it out here today with the new software updates. A lot of you have asked me to check out the new updates. We're finally going to do that and see what improvements this thing has had. I loved it. Outdoors, indoors, I thought it had a few issues in terms of distances, especially when you got into driver and some of the higher irons. So we're gonna put it all to the test here today, do a little recap of the Garmin R10 and show you what's changed. Let's do it, guys. And guys, if you're thinking about purchasing an R10 of your own, make sure you check out playbetter.com. They've got them in stock. A lot of places don't have them in stock, and it's the best price you're gonna find anywhere on the internet. I'll leave a link down below if you wanna purchase your R10 there. Check it out, playbetter.com. All right, so just like last time, just one button there you press on the back. There's only one button on the device. We've got to use this measuring tape so we make sure that we are 8 feet back from where we're hitting, and we have at least 8 feet to the screen. I'm gonna measure that out real quick right now. Okay, I've got 8 feet. I'm gonna put it right there on the line. We've got 8 feet to the screen, no problem. The other thing to make sure you consider if you're indoors is that you are free from big metallic objects. You've got to make sure as much as possible the unit is at mat height, flat as possible, 8 feet back with 8 feet of clearance in front of you. You really need 16 full feet here. Is going to give you your best shot indoors of this thing being accurate. All right, so opening the Garmin Golf app here. Takes just a second to load, and it's not a specific app for the R10. It's the same Garmin Golf app you use for the watches, for the Z82 rangefinder, and for all of the Garmin Golf devices as well. Now there are some new options that weren't here before last time I reviewed this. So you still have Home T Hero. Home T Hero is basically a simulator that you can buy in for $99 per year, and I do have that option unlocked. I've got the driving range, which everyone has access to out of the box, and weekly tournaments, which is you being able to play online with some friends. Maybe we'll do that with some other YouTubers. That could be pretty fun, but that's also part of that subscription. So you'll get the driving range and access to all the stats, club face data, all those good things right out of the box. But if you wanna go online or do some of the simulation, you'll need to upgrade. The other thing that was here before was Thru Golf E6 Connect. So the Garmin R10 comes with access to 5 courses. Again, that's out of the box. You don't have to pay anything extra for that, but you have 5 simulator courses that you can play. These are real courses out there in the world. But now there are 2 new options from last time that I reviewed the R10. You've got Awesome Golf and the Golf Club 2019. Now both of these require a subscription, but the Golf Club 2019, from everything I've read on all the simulator forums online, people absolutely love this. And I will definitely be testing that out for sure here real soon here on the channel. All right, well, I'm gonna start here with a 7-iron. Now, my 7-iron generally travels anywhere from 155 to 165. I'd be looking for about a 150 to 155 carry, give or take. So that'll give us a baseline of what we're looking for here. We're gonna go ahead and launch the driving range, hit start training. Down here on the bottom, I'm gonna select 7-iron, so we have the best chance of this being accurate. Let's see what happens. Now that was a decent strike, but that definitely wasn't everything I've got. First swing of the day, and there you go. Went a little right. Definitely didn't travel as far as I would like a 7-iron to go. Try that one again. A little better, but kind of fat, and that should be going left, which it is. And again, that's about what I would expect. 152, 145 on a little bit of a fat shot. Let me see if I can give us a good shot here. That was a good strike. And there we go, 151 rolling out to 158. I did push it a little bit and I could feel that. I would say so far, this is looking really good. Again, a pretty good strike there. Probably my best one. That was straight, only 1 yard to the right. 152 carry out to 160. Again, that's about right. It's exactly where I'd like to see this thing. That was thin. That was thin. We still got out to 153 on a 143 carry, and I pushed it right. That was my best swing. That one, instead it pushed it out to the right a little bit. That's the first one from an angle perspective or a dispersion perspective, I'd say I'm not so sure that was right. So next up, I'm going to take out my 50-degree wedge. Now, I found wedge shots to be really accurate both indoors and outdoors the first time I reviewed this thing. Let's see what it's doing now with this update. Now, as you can see indoors, I haven't built the top of my simulator enclosure yet, and I'm probably not going to take a full swing at this thing because, again, I might be able to lift it right up over there. So I'm going to take more of a 90% swing. I'm expecting this thing to go about 95 yards. All right, we've got 87 on the fly and rolling out to 90. There we go, there's our 95-yard shot. That's exactly what I would expect. I've always been impressed with the R10 when it comes to wedge shots. That's something that little Doppler devices like this often struggle with, and this one's been really good. I think I waggled there. I must have waggled because that one didn't pick up. The first one that really didn't pick up on us, and it could have been the club waggle. I hit it pretty good too, it's a shame. So you really got to make sure that that green is flashing back there and it's not red. That's really important. Okay, there we go. I didn't quite catch that one again, and 91, that makes sense. Yeah, it was getting a little out of range. I hit that thin again, which is why it rolled out more. So I feel like the spin is getting picked up correctly. The spin on that shot should be low. Let's see. Yeah, backspin 6,400, a little low for a 50-degree wedge. And man, I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed with the R10 here. Get one more good shot in. There we go. There we go. So again, right around that 95, we've got 93 yards. That shot should have a little bit more spin, and it did. That's what we're looking for there, 85.59. So we're gonna switch over here to driver. Again, I'm looking for like a 230 carry when it struck well. See what we can do here. That was struck pretty well. It's saying it went off to the right. 205, carry, rolling out to 217. Seems low to me on that one. Wow. That's better in terms of shot shape. Again, on distance, I'd have a hard time thinking that was a 216 shot. It wasn't everything I've got, but it wasn't that far off either. That was low. That was low. A little better carry there. Definitely a little better carry. I would say that's pretty close to what I just did. I actually hit the screen on the takeaway and it kind of messed me up. Let's try to do that one again. That one a little off the toe. 212 carrying out to 225. It's in the realm of possibility, but I'd still say it's a little short. Got a really good one here. That was well struck. There we go. All right, 221 carry, 235 with the rollout. We're getting more into the realm of possibility. That was poked, and that's 207. Well, I've got to be perfectly honest with you. With the driver, I still think, even with those updates, there's a little work to be done with the Garmin R10. Backspin, again, I'm gonna say this device is reading a little high. That was the same exact problem I was having before all these updates. I do think with the irons, this thing has gotten to be even better than it was before, but I can't say the same for the driver, unfortunately. So again, outdoors, this device, incredible. I think it's the most accurate small Doppler device. under $600, bar none. Indoors still, I think it's reading the spin a little bit too high, at least my device is. Let me know about your device. Let me know down below if you've tried this thing or if you have one of these R10s, how it does indoors or into a net outside for you. I think this device just needs a little bit larger of a space and to see a little bit more of the ball flight in order to be really accurate indoors right now. So again, as Garmin rolls out future updates, I will be updating you here on the channel. We'll see if this improves any more on the indoors. I still can't wait to check out the golf club and the other software that have been added to this device. I still think this is the best value at this price range. So there you go, guys. I think it's still struggling a little bit with the driver. I'm gonna put it right up against the Bushnell Launch Pro here. By the way, if you haven't seen that one, I'm gonna link to a video right here of the Bushnell Launch Pro. We'll see exactly what that's saying versus what my R10's saying, and we'll have a little bit more definitive evidence for you on the next video. Guys, hope you enjoyed this one. I'll catch you back here very soon on another edition of Let's Play Thru.